Eitan on the chase, blocks him off the backboard. Oh, showtime. Oh, he slammed it down. Keno rises. Another three from YULA. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome into the Tier 1 third place game between the Berman Cougars and the YULA Panthers. I'm Zach Stickler. I'm here with Asher Falk. This is the NTSY Summer pregame show. NTSY Summer has been inspiring the Jewish future for over 70 years. Asher, how do each of these teams like to play basketball?
Each of these teams, they're both fast-paced teams, used to play against good competition. I'm really excited to watch them. It's going to be a fun game, up and down pace, and both just very hard-working. They play hard, and it should be a good game. We're in for a treat.
Asher, who's the X factor for each of these teams?
It's tough to say. I mean, I do see some players sitting on the side on YULA, but we'll have to see who YULA brings to the table. As long as Berman goes, Alex August is an amazing shooter. Eitan Rosemarin also 4 points away from 1,000, so we'll see if he can get it. And all in all, Berman has been looking great this tournament, lost a tough one. So listen, YULA's a great team, Berman's a great team, and we're in for a treat, like I said.
Thank you so much. We'll have the quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip.
Camp Seneca Lake, the premier Jewish sports camp in the tri-state area. We place a major emphasis not only on competitive sports within our campus walls, but also have our boys and girls participate in tournaments across many sports in all age groups against other camps. This season, we fielded 31 Wayne County teams, 9 tournament teams that competed outside against other camps. These games are a highlight of our campers and our staff alike.
Hello everyone, welcome back as we have the starting lineups presented to you by the Yeshiva University Office of Admissions. As you start your college journey, make sure you visit us online to check out all the greatest events and opportunities we have for YU students. Starting lineups today for Berman, we have number 0, Eitan Janus, number 3, Alex August, number 11, Eli Teitelbaum, number 12, Eitan Rosemarin, number 24, Ariel Hassan. As an early 3 by Berman. For YULA, we have Sam Noah, Josh Pachter, Noah Hendelis, Ezra Dror, and number 21.
All right, we just saw a huge 3 from Eitan Rosemarin. Just launches another, 1 point away from 1,000.
As Berman kicks it out, a deep 3. Cannot get it to go, rebounded by Josh Pachter. Quick timeout called by YULA, not even 40 seconds, not even 50 seconds into the game.
Interesting timeout call there by YULA. I'm not really sure what they're doing.
NTSY is the best summer ever. Last summer we brought 1,000 teens to Israel. This year we're bringing even more. The countdown is on. Are you ready? With over 20 incredible programs, NTSY is something for everyone. Don't miss your chance to make this best summer ever. Register today at summer.ncsy.org. Asher, what have you liked so far from both teams?
Tough to say. I'm just hoping right now that both teams take this game seriously. Third place is definitely legit. And honestly, for Berman, I don't think they've had a third place Sarachek placing ever. So it's a bronze medal. It's legit.
And as you mentioned, Rosemarin has 999 points after that early 3. I think he'll be looking to have 1,000 sooner than later. As YULA inbounds the ball to 21. Gives it to Hendelis. Gives it to Noah. To Josh Pachter. 21 shoots it. Cannot connect. Rebounded by Eli Teitelbaum, and he pushes. Tries to go the cross-court pass, but good defense by Sam Noah.
This whole tournament, Eli Teitelbaum has been an amazing rebounder for the Berman Cougars.
Set play there. Cannot get it to fall, Rosemarin, but rebounded by Berman. Rosemarin has it. Gets it to August. almost loses it but keeps control. Starts driving in behind the backpack. Rosemarin from deep. And he connects. That's 1,000 points. Eitan Rosemarin have a career.
Wow. Such a wholesome moment. Did it in 3 years. Super impressive.
Amazing shot, amazing opportunity. I'm so happy for this kid. 1,000 points is a lot in a career. Someone who did it yourself, Asher. What was it like when you had your 1,000 point?
Honestly, for me, I didn't even know it was coming, but I hit a shot and the game stopped, and it was an amazing feeling. I'm super happy for Eitan Rosemarin. Super, super impressive, and welcome to the club.
As he goes to hug what seems to be his family in the crowd. Such an amazing feeling. He's been an amazing player in this tournament. As a senior, it feels good to get it done. As you mentioned, only in 3 years, no less. Amazing accomplishment as Berman has a 6-2 lead over YULA as we're back to basketball. With Sam Noah breaking up the ball. Gives it to 21. Passes it to Hendelis. Gives it to Pachter. Back to Noah. Noah for a triple. And he connects. Nice shot, Sam Noah, to make this a 1-point game. As August brings up the ball, passes it to Teitelbaum. Finds nice pass inside as Ariel Hassan able to hit the layup.
That was just beautiful basketball by the Berman Cougars, getting it to the high post and just dishing it.
Berman tight defense up top. YULA's working it around. 21 pump fakes, drives in, kicks it out. Hendelis for three, blocked. Great defense by Berman to not let YULA shoot those threes. Teitelbaum from deep. Can't get it to connect, and it goes off the sixth defender. As it's a shootout fest so far here, with Berman 8, YULA 5, just over 2 minutes into this game.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see a little more offense being run by both sides. We've seen a lot of quick shots. Like to see some more paint touches and some later in the shot clock shots.
As 21 drives at the free throw line, cannot get it to go as it's out of bounds and it's Berman ball. Want to receive Sarachek news and updates and get close game alerts? Join our WhatsApp group. The link is in the description of this video. As August bringing the ball up the court, gives it to Teitelbaum. Swings it back to August. August with a jab step, puts up the three, cannot connect. Rebounded by YULA. YULA doing a good job on the defensive boards. They're trying to run a fast break, cannot be held cleanly by Noah as Berman now is pushing. Beautiful feed. Nice finish by Eitan Jonas as Berman extends the lead to 5. Sam Noah has the ball. Doesn't shoot it, gives it up to Pachter. Gives it to Hendelis. Hendelis tries lobbing it to the post, cannot get it to go. Stolen by Eli Teitelbaum as he's pushing. Kicks it out. Back to Rosemarin for 3. And he connects again. Eitan Rosemarin, 9 points early on.
He has been hot from 3 all tournament. We love to see it. Such a pure jumper.
As YULA takes it, Hendelis cannot get the shot to fall. As Berman's doing a good job at limiting YULA's opportunities early on.
For sure, they play really tough D, and they want it. They're playing hard, and that's what matters. Doesn't matter when the game is, early in the morning, they play hard.
As Rosemarin has it, feeds inside to Jonas, kicks it out to Teitelbaum for 3, cannot connect. As an offensive board by Jonas, who shoots a 3 off the 6th defender.
That was going in. 6th defender is always tough, but if he wasn't there, it's for sure going in.
Come to Como Pizza for some great pizza, pasta, salads, and even awesome breakfast options. We will be streaming the games in the store, making it a great place to watch the games while you eat. Asher, someone who plays YU basketball, how does the sixth defender affect your shots in the corner?
He's definitely the best defender in the game, especially in the corner. There's nothing really you could do about it, but there's always balls flying off of the 6th defender. He gets probably 4 or 5 blocks a game. Probably the leading NCAA blocker.
As Berman doing a couple of subs, August sitting down and Hassan sitting down. YULA down 8 as it goes to Noah. Noah works it back to Hendelis. 21 from deep, cannot get it to fall. Rebounded by Noi Troy. Berman dribbling it around. Gives it to Teitelbaum. Good spin move. Goes between two defenders. A beautiful finish by Eli Teitelbaum.
Wow. I don't know what's more beautiful, that finish or number one, Izzy Orlovsky's drip on the court. I love the drip.
As Sam Noah has had a beautiful and one play, as YULA seems to be doing a wholesale change. As Noah's at the free throw line waiting to shoot one shot.
Wait, Peter, you want to take me over?
And he connects as a full hockey sub, as Max Zakheim called it last game, for YULA. Eli Teitelbaum dribbling the ball, gives it to Jonas. Gets trapped, but beautiful pass as Berman's working the ball well. Rosemarin has it, kicks it back out to Teitelbaum. Teitelbaum dribbling. Gets it poked behind by Michael Greenfeld. Beautiful poke as YULA's running the fast break. Greenfeld finds as Azrael misses the layup but gets his own rebound. Azrael's been unbelievable for YULA so far in this tournament. How do you say his game has developed over these last couple of days?
I mean, watching him is definitely a delight. He's a very good player, and I'm excited to see him play hard in this game.
As Orlovsky gets fouled, and he'll be going to the line for 2 shots. A little slugfest right now. Both teams shooting a lot of threes, trying to get them to fall. For the seniors, it's their potential last game. Trying to make an impact as Orlovsky knocks down the first shot. As Erez Zagi checks into the game for Berman.
Way to pronounce that. That was good.
Thank you. I've been practicing. Azrael has the ball, gives it up to Yaakov Rabibo. Rabibo holds, passes it to Avel Yashpor, who gives it in the corner for Greenfeld, and he connects on a 3-point shot. Nice shot by Michael Greenfield, excuse me.
Both these teams super talented from the 3-point line.
As Teitelbaum lobs it, but able to retain possession, as then YULA almost makes a good play, as timeout called by YULA, and we will head to a quick commercial break.
We need you to vote OIC Mizrahi in the upcoming World Zionist Congress election.
What you can accomplish and what you can change is massive. Don't lose this opportunity.
Those who are interested in impacting what's happening in Israel today, this is your chance.
The decisions of the World Zionist Organization and Congress affect us in so many ways.
Our children, our education,
Aliyah, immigration, even campus life.
How much money will go to Jewish education in America and Eretz Yisrael?
The lone soldiers, injured soldiers, the families.
Even though we are totally diverse, we one people, one family. We have to hold it together.
Let's make Torah stronger. Let's make Klal Yisrael stronger.
5 minutes, $5. Slate number 5. You can change the Jewish world only a few moments.
Hello everyone, welcome back as Berman has a 3-point lead over YULA with 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Asher, how do you feel the first quarter's gone so far for Berman?
I mean, it's definitely been a good quarter, up and down. I definitely think they've taken some quick shots. Obviously, getting Eitan to 1,000 was important, but I think now it's time to settle down and really just try to break down their zone.
As good defensive possession by YULA there to force a jump ball. After the second quarter, everyone just stay tuned for the Camp Step It Up halftime show, where we will be interviewing both coaches as YULA's working the ball around. Eli Edry gives it to Greenfield, gives it into the post. Azrael has it, as they call a foul from behind on Erez Zagi. Great possession there by YULA to feed the high post.
Yeah, nice to see them working the ball around. We've seen a lot of quick shots. I mean, you see some kids might have gotten to play so much in the tournament. In a consolation game, getting some more minutes, they get a little excited. Time to settle down and just execute each team's game plan.
as he knocks down the first. Second can't fall. Good rebound by Orlovsky. Poked out by Greenfield, but it stays Berman ball. That's given to Teitelbaum. Nice little crossover. Loses the ball though. Great defense by Azarel. Takes a strong take, gives it up to Greenfield. Gets blocked from behind. Good defense by Berman to not give YULA an easy layup. Teitelbaum loses it but keeps control.
It's definitely key right now for Berman to play in transition. YULA has a very good half-court defense with their interesting zone.
As Berman's struggling to get some ball movement right now, they finally settle it down with 15 on the shot clock. Finds Orlovsky inside, who loses it. YULA has great hands right now on the defensive side of the as Yashpur has it, kicks it out. 30 seconds left. Another steal. Turnover after turnover right now.
Good pass by Eitan. Yeah, Teitelbaum fumbles it. YULA ball.
Yashpur pushing. Goes around Rosemarin. Strong take and Orlovsky gets called for the foul. Last couple possessions have been very wild and non-organized. If you're a coach, what do you tell your team after the first quarter to settle down?
Again, it's honestly, both these teams know what they're doing. We've seen them play all tournament. Like they know how to play good basketball. Right now they're a little excited. Both these teams last game of the season, seniors are excited, and they're trying to go out with a bang. But you gotta settle down. At a certain point, you just gotta realize like you're trying to win the game like any other game, and you just gotta play smart basketball.
As Orlovsky gives it to Teitelbaum, gets it poked again. YULA's defense has been outstanding in the last couple of minutes. Beautiful finish by Eli Edry as YULA all of a sudden has a 1-point lead. As shot at the buzzer cannot fall, blocked by the 6th defender as YULA head to a quick commercial break. All Sarachek games which are played at Yeshiva University will be broadcasted on MaxLive.com and the MaxLive YouTube channel. Subscribe to MaxLive on YouTube and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single Sarachek broadcast. After one, YULA in white has 17. Berman in the blues have 16. Asher, what has your analysis been on this first quarter?
There'll be a fast-paced quarter, a lot of threes chucked up. I like to see some more ball movement. And I'm enjoying watching the defensive intensity. Even though it's the consolation game, both teams really, as you see YULA trapping, scrambling on offense, get it back on defense, playing in transition. Liking this fast-paced ball game.
Nice take inside by YULA as they extend their lead to 3 points. Later on today, we will have the Tier 1 championship game between the Magen David Warriors and the TABC Storm. There are no tickets for the general public, sadly. However, everyone is invited to watch it right here on the MaxLive YouTube channel and on MaxLive.com. You don't want to miss that game. As Azarel strong take, tries going cross court. 2 Berman defenders both go for the ball and it therefore goes off them. As YULA takes the ball underneath with 7:13 to go.
Both teams scrambling really, really well on the defensive end, not giving up any easy buckets.
3 for Yashpur. Cannot get to connect rebound Azarel. Azarel's been a monster so far all over this game on the boards, points, everything. As he misses a 3 but grabs his own rebound. Strong take, another layup for Azrael. As Berman breaking up the ball. Zagi gives it to the corner. And August gets fouled from behind. Berman will have it underneath. If you're Berman, what baseline play are you running right now to try and get August a look?
I mean, obviously not work out, but I like the fact they had August inbounding the ball. A lot of teams have inbound plays for a lot of picks and screens and whatever, but it's very simple just to have your inbounder relocate, and he's always open.
As Azrael seems to slip and lose the ball. Berman bringing it up. Passing it around over this high 2-3 defense.
Good pass by Zagi, getting it over the zone. Troy with the shot. Good offensive board.
Gives it back out. Strong take by Kranzler, but unable to finish. Azrael gives the ball up. Nice take by Eli Edry and the finish with the left hand.
One thing I had noticed about both these teams is that many players on the teams are able to utilize both their right and left hands, which you don't see a lot in high school basketball.
Definitely an important skill that prevents blocks and others and missed layups. As YULA getting ready for another wholesale change. As a deep three, and he connects. Nice shot by Michael Greenfield. That was Curry range out here. Zevi Sammy range. Nice block by Azrael as he's pushing the ball. 2-on-2 coming.
Oh, wow.
For the offensive foul.
Love seeing charges being taken. Both these teams, you've seen it all tournament. They're looking to take that charge, and I'm glad they're still taking it in this game.
Yeah, even last game, you're exhausted after 4 games over the weekend. You're a senior, no less, and you're still putting in that effort, that hustle play. Coach must be really happy.
For sure. I'm happy.
As Rosemarin brings the ball up, dribbles between his legs, brings it back, passes it to the right key, gives it back. August has it. He shoots a 3, and he connects. Alex August. Berman's been a good shooting team all tournament. Teitelbaum, August. What do you like so far about their shooting today?
I mean, they can pretty much their whole team can shoot the ball. I like to see them keep shooting. Definitely some quick ones early on. But honestly, both these teams can shoot the ball, so they should keep shooting.
As Rafi Mark hit a nice shot. Deep 3 from Rosemarin does not go. YULA pushing. Foul from behind by Hassan as Leon Braun will be heading to the free throw line for 2 shots. YULA up 9 with 4:36 to go in the second quarter. Stay tuned at halftime for the Camp Step It Up halftime show, where we will be having an interview with both coaches. First one falls. YULA hits both free throws. As August has the ball dribbling up the court. Down 11. Feeds to the high post. Great pump fake by Sushner before losing the ball.
As a Sushner, young player, young talent. I'm excited to see what he could do in future years at this tournament.
Yeah, he's only a sophomore. So he has 2 more years to develop, 2 more years for Sarachek. It's good to see the younger guys playing at this level.
100%. Better be 2 more years at Sarachek.
As August inbounding the ball. Looking for a set play. They find him. A 3 for August, and he connects. Nice shot, nice play.
And he going to his right hand too. The right side. That is a tough shot coming off the curl. It's not an easy look. Very, very impressive shot by August.
As Gabe has it, gives it to Rafi Mark. Back to Gabe. Takes it inside. One-legged leaning shot, gets it to fall. Nice shot, Gabe.
Both these teams, as you can see, are super talented. Coming off a curl. Wow, another 3. It's raining 3s out here for both teams.
Gabai had a really strong performance in the Sarachek tournament, averaging over 15 points per game. YULA has to be happy with his performance.
100%.
Rafi Mark takes it in, picks up his dribble, kicks it out, finds an open.
A lot of lefties on YULA.
Yeah, as Robin unable to connect. Crayons are taking it in. Gets double teamed, looking to do something. Finds August. August driving with his left hand on inside, step back. Cannot get the mid-ranger to fall. Rebounded by Leon Braun. Braun has it. Finds Gabai. Gabai for three. Cannot connect. Rebounded by August. As August now is pushing. Dribbling over the timeline. Finds an open Rosemarin. Cannot connect. Called for the reach. Tried going for the offensive board. YULA did a good job at securing it. Gets the reaching foul called.
Yeah, I've seen Berman do this all tournament where after a missed shot, they like to try to poke and get some steals. Sometimes it works. Other times they get called for the foul, and other times they should just get back on defense. But I've seen them do it all tournament.
As Gabai dribbling, gets two screens, couldn't get open. Great defense by Rosemarin. As Pachter drives in. Good take by Josh Pachter. Berman pushing the pace. Rosemarin for three again. Short. Rebounded by Mark. Mark feeds it up ahead to Gabai. Good take by Alex Gabai as YULA brings it back to 9. Just over 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Teitelbaum gives it up. August from deep. In and out. Good rebound by Pachter as he's pushing again. This time pulls it out, but walks right into a Berman defender, gets taken away. Teitelbaum now gets stolen by Jacob Robin, who could not finish the layup.
Teitelbaum going for the LeBron on Iguodala block.
As another three-pointer by Rosemarin. Could not get it to fall, rebounded by Jacob Robin. It's a slugfest right now, 3 after 3 after 3.
Yeah, these teams like to shoot. They're definitely capable of hitting them, but I just like to see them take some less contested ones.
Great defense by Berman. August finishes the left-hand lay. We'd like to thank Chopsticks for being a proud Max Live sponsor. For the best Chinese food in Teaneck, you've got to go to Chopsticks. Head to chopsticksusa.com to order online. The link is in the description of this video. YULA looks to settle it down. Finds Robin, who gives it to Gabai. Gabai swing pass to the corner. Short three by Mark. As Berman back pushing it again. Foul is called on Gabai. All Sarachek games, which are played at Yeshiva University, will be broadcasted on MaxLive.com and MaxLive YouTube channel. Subscribe to MaxLive on YouTube and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single Sarachek broadcast as Berman takes it underneath the basket. To Rosemarin. Back to August. Back to Rosemarin for three. Short.
It's good unselfish basketball over there, passing it back and forth between August and Rosemarin. Both of them could have shot the first ones, but passing it back and forth, you like to see it.
Strong hands-up defense by Berman to not let Braun get a shot as Berman's pushing. Smart move to stop as Gabai planted by Rosemarin. Shot clock turned off, 25 seconds. Let's see if YULA decides to hold for one. Up 7. Good poke by Rosemarin. Gabai directing offense. Down to 10. Braun took the pick. Corner three for Robin. Couldn't finish it. Rebounded by Berman. At the buzzer. Cannot get it to go. As we'll take a quick commercial break and we'll come back for the Step It Up halftime show.
Hi, this is Doron Perez, Rabbi Perez from World Mizrahi. And I'm speaking to you, every single one of you at Sarachek, Yeshiva University High School's basketball tournament. Give it everything you got on the court. And always the one who gives 110% makes the biggest difference. We at Mizrahi, affiliated with Yeshiva University in something called the Orthodox Israel Coalition Mizrahi, a slate running for religious Zionist values in the World Zionist Congress. Every single one of you, 18 and above, can vote for the future of Jewish destiny. Go outside the gym, there's a table. Vote to impact our values, not only on the court, but in Israel and around the world.
Yosef, and I fell in love with basketball when I was 12 years old. Well, let me take you back to the beginning of Step It Up. A kid with hoop dreams. In 7th grade, played middle school ball, played high school ball. I wanted to be a Division I player. My friends were cynical about it. My teachers at school, my head of school. The dream became a reality. And as a little kid from Boca Raton, Florida, I ended up finding myself at Madison Square Garden. That only fueled more and more, and the dream became bigger. I transferred to Brandeis University in Boston, where I played 2 more years before moving to Israel, playing a year of pro ball. And at 25 years old, 2 years later, I started Step It Up. At the time, a basketball private training company. For the first session I ran, I was driving home and I just had goosebumps. I felt something. I said, this is it. And from that private training session, we grew more private trainings in a day camp where kids got better in a 5-day program. So I said to myself, if kids are getting better in an hour and getting better in a week, let's start a sleepaway camp. Let's take them for 6 to 8 weeks. It can make a real shift in their mind, a shift in their soul and their perspective. And that's what we did. I sit here with you 12 years later in 2023. We started with 1 kid in 2009. This summer, we're fortunate enough to host over 430 campers from 20 states and 10 countries. When I first started Step It Up, the intention was to run a high-end skill development camp. Little did I know, it would evolve into a life skills camp disguised as a basketball camp, whose core principles are the same principles that I not only grew up on, but still live by to this day. Open heart, open mind. If you come in with the right attitude and you open your heart and mind, we can make tremendous progress. Attention to detail, on the court and off. Live passionately, because what else is there? The way you do anything is the way you do everything. Whatever you choose to do in life, do it all the way. Action above all. Don't talk about it, be about it. Experiences over materialism. It lasts much longer, and it's more real. Good breeds good. Be good to yourself, and be good to one another. Game speed, game life. We train with a focus and intensity on the court, which turns practice into a game, and the game into a practice. We work hard, we play hard, we step it up. These principles are beyond basketball. We use basketball as a vehicle for growth and success. And the results, well, they speak for themselves. Countless number of middle school and high school MVPs. Over 60 college players, Division I, II, and III. Professional players, national team players, a EuroLeague Rookie of the Year, an NBA draft pick, and over 5,000 families, all of whom have stepped it up. We have a love for the game, timeless principles that guide us, a state-of-the-art campus, engaged coaches. We have the results. The choice is simple. It's time to step it up. My name is Yosef, and I fell in love with basketball when I was 12 years old. Well, let me take you back to the beginning of Step It Up. A kid with hoop dreams. I wanted to be a Division I player. The dream became a reality. I ended up finding myself at Madison Square Garden. I ended up playing 2 years Division I basketball at Hofstra before transferring to Brandeis University in Boston, before moving to Israel, playing a year of pro ball. And at 25 years old, 2 years later, I started Step It Up. At the time, a basketball private training company. So I said to myself, if kids are getting better in an hour and getting better in a week, let's start a sleepaway camp. It can make a real shift in their mind, a shift in their soul and their perspective. We started with 1 kid in 2009. This summer, we're fortunate enough to host over 430 campers from 20 states and 10 countries. We train with a focus and intensity on the court, which turns practice into a game and the game into a practice. We use basketball as a vehicle for growth and success. And the results, well, they speak for themselves. Over 60 college players, Division 1, 2, and 3. Professional players, national team players, a EuroLeague Rookie of the Year, an NBA draft pick, and over 5,000 families, all of whom have stepped it up. We have a love for the game, timeless principles that guide us, a state-of-the-art campus, engaged coaches. We have the results. The choice is simple. It's time to step it up.
Our halftime show is brought to you by Camp Step It Up, located in upstate New York, with busing provided to and from camp. Camp Step It Up was founded by Yosef Verdugo, a former D1 college basketball player. It is the most proven Shomer Shabbat basketball camp in the world, featuring 26 current Sarachek players and over 400 past Sarachek players, as well as YU and Stern College stars over the past 12 years. There are programs for boys and girls grades 3 through 12, including a 6-week option in the U.S. and a 1-week option in Israel. There are 3 minyanim per day, learning groups, and a camp rabbi. Past campers include many Yeshiva League MVPs, over 70 college players, dozens of professional and National League players, a EuroLeague Rookie of the Year, and an NBA draft pick. Additionally, on YULA, we have Yoni Hollander, Josh Pachter, Michael Greenfield, and Jaden Azarol, and from Berman, Gabriel Margulies, Alex August, Eitan Jonas, Noy Troy, Itai Rosemarin, David Melamed, all are Camp Step It Up campers. For more information, email office@campstepitup.com, call 888-600-0908, or visit timetostepitup.com. Asher, you said you were a Camp Step It Up camper. You want to tell everyone what it's like?
Of course, it is an amazing, amazing experience. Taught me so much about life and basketball. And I mean, you guys see it right here, the product of Step It Up. Mostly the best players in Sarachek right now are Step It Up campers. Like you said, pretty much like the whole Berman and YULA teams went to Step It Up. If you're looking to be a good Sarachek player or more a good college player, professional, whatever it is you want, Step It Up is your place.
Yeah, this game's been a back and forth affair. YULA 7-point lead into half. If you're Berman, what coach adjustments would you make?
I mean, I definitely feel like Berman's been a little bit rushed. I mean, it's definitely a back and forth game, but I'd like to see him take it in transition when it's there. But when it's not there, I think they have to realize it, share the ball, execute what they do, and they'll be fine. They're a talented team.
And then for YULA, how do they maintain their 7-point lead?
I think it comes down to limiting Berman's threes, making sure they can test on all of them. Berman can really shoot the ball. YULA been doing a great job on defense, scrambling, speeding Berman up. So if they can keep doing that, getting steals, getting out of transition, they'll be fine.
Yeah, as you mentioned, YULA has been amazing on the fast break so far. All their players hitting layups, hitting free throws when they get to the line, capitalizing on every opportunity while you still can.
They've also been hitting their free throws, which is important. I've seen some of these Sarachek games, seen dozens of missed free throws. YULA gets to the line, they feel comfortable, and they're knocking them down. Another thing to factor in is that Berman has been shooting on the better hoop, the more easy to shoot hoop in the YU gym. I'm interested to see how the shift in directions could change the outcome of the second half based off the shooting hoops.
Speaking of missed free throws, last night in the Tier 2 semifinals game between DRS and Hebrew Academy in Montreal, there were a lot of fouls called in that game. I believe there were over 35 fouls called and a lot of missed free throws. How do you think that played into the outcome of that double overtime thriller?
I mean, when you have a double overtime thriller, every single point counts, even if it's just a free throw. So the more free throws you can get, the better if you hit them.
As Berman with a beautiful defensive possession to lead to a fast break layup by Noy Troy.
I mean, that's going to be the key for Berman in the second half, is getting out in transition, poking away at this lead, try to get back in the game.
Good positioning down low by Leon Braun, and puts in the layup as Berman trying to push the pace. Tattlebaum goes inside, kicks it out. It's stolen. Great hands by Ezra Dror, who takes it strong. Cannot finish. Good defense there to stay straight by Rosemary.
Good pass and finish. Wow.
Great full court pass to August.
That is not an easy finish either. It was a great pass, but getting it from the other side of the court, catching it, securing it, and then finishing with contact, it's an impressive play by August.
Good inside-out basketball by YULA as Sam Noah drains another three. Taliban pushing the ball. Gives it to Rosemary. Drives inside. Beautiful pass. Berman working the ball well. However, Troy unable to hold on to the ball.
That's good ball movement. If you're Berman coach, you're happy with it. You get a baseline drive with a baseline drift. Couldn't secure the shot, but it's good basketball.
Hendelis playing a two-man game with Braun. Taking 2 picks. This time gives it up. YULA working it around the key. Noah thought about the shot, didn't take it, drives in on Rosemary. A little short, but great hustle to get the offensive board. Short, there's a charge called.
Loving all the charges. Again, like you said, he's a senior. It's his last game. He doesn't need to do it, but putting his body on the line nonetheless.
That's what a true leader does. Leads by example.
That is right.
As Titelbaum brings the ball up. Takes it in. Beautiful spin move. Kicks it out. Berman, beautiful movement with the ball. August drives in. Step back. And it goes. Berman bringing it down to 6 with just over 2 minutes played so far. Hendelis, good move to get by August, but good defense. Foul is called, I believe, on YULA.
I'm pretty sure that was on Berman.
Oh, they called it on August. You were right, as YULA gets the ball underneath.
Interesting thing is this tournament is you're seeing a lot of pretty late calls by the referees. I'm not necessarily against it because they're waiting to see what pans out after the play, but that was a pretty late call.
It was late enough to confuse me.
That's right.
As Hendelis hits the first shot, bringing the lead back to 7 for YULA. For behind-the-scenes pictures and content you won't find anywhere else, be sure to follow @MaxLive on Instagram and Twitter. As good moves by Rosemary, gives it up to Hassan, takes it inside. Good finish by Hassan.
I like to see Hassan get more involved in the offensive end. He's a great player, works well in the post. As you see right there, a little teardrop floater. I like to see him get some more looks.
Great step back by Ezra Dror and finishes the 3.
That is an impressive shot.
August tries getting the ball through. Great hands by Dror, doing it on both ends. Tries to make the pass, unable to connect. Good defense by Berman.
Would have liked to see a bounce pass there by YULA.
Berman working the ball well. However, Hassan unable to finish. Hendelis with the rebound, bringing it up. Brings it over the timeline. Robin with the take, kicks it out. Noah for 3. Long. However, Hendelis thought he went for it, but ended up not touching it, and YULA retains possession. YULA doing a good job at not giving Berman any easy defensive rebounds, as making every ball a fight. Hendelis has it. Left wing, guarded by August. He shoots a 3. Cannot connect. Good rebound by Rosemary as he's pushing. Gives it to Troy. Troy takes it out. Another 3 for Berman. Nice shot, Eitan Rosemary. Cutting the lead down to 6 with about halfway to go in this third quarter.
I mean, for this Berman team, 6 points is nothing.
With all their 3-point shooting, it's 2 possessions.
That's right.
Berman forcing a turnover on the inside. Rosemary, beautiful bounce pass to Troy, who can't finish. As you mentioned on the fast break, always a good idea to do a bounce pass.
That's right.
Dror has it. Seam pass. Great first step by Noah.
Wow. Impressive block by Hassan.
However, Noah gets it back and gets 10 to the line. Good defensive recovery with rotation by Berman. Noah at the line for 2 shots. Connects on the first. as John is checking back in the game for Troy. As coaches mentioned pregame, they're giving all their players a chance. Show what you could do. Maybe earn some playing spots. If you're a junior, if you're a senior, leave it all on the court.
That's right.
As Noah connects on both.
Good board by Janice.
Nice finish. Nice finish by Alex August.
Would have liked to see a foul call there. Got pushed from behind. Missed call there by the ref.
We still love them, though. Here at
Yeah.
Max Live.
Refs definitely do not get the most love, but it's part of the job.
Good ball movement by YULA. Foul called under the basket on Leon Braun. Sarachek has arrived. Max Live is your home for the tournament. Watch games, news, stats, and more at maxlive.com. MACSLIVE.com. Max Live for your home for the Red Sarachek tournament. As Berman bringing it up. Good move by Teitelbaum. Finishes at the hoop. That's a scorer's play right there.
That's right. Going off 2 in the lane is definitely an important skill. Under control.
YULA tries to respond with a 3, but unable to connect. But they retain possession under the hoop. As Hendless will take it underneath. Drawer has it. A shot over Janice, unable to finish. Rebounded by Berman. Rosemarin takes it. Great defense by YULA as they force another Berman turnover as Orlovsky come and check back in the game for August.
Berman bringing in a tall lineup. Probably have to do with getting defensive boards. So we'll see if they can turn those defensive boards into transition buckets.
As Mark checks in for YULA as Robin takes a seat. Hendless dribbling the ball. Goes right. Good poke by Rosemarin. Goes behind the back. Beautiful crossover.
Hey.
Euro step. Unable to finish it. Gets a nice knockout by YULA. As Berman takes it underneath Rosemarin.
There's certain players in this tournament where you watch them play, you can tell they're skilled and they put in the work. Eitan Rosemarin, as he knocks down a 3, he's definitely one of those players.
Berman's done this a few times now out of the baseline plays where the inbounder gets a wide open look.
For sure. You definitely like to see the inbounders get back into the play and make stuff happen.
Hendless drives right by Rosemarin. But great defense by Janice. As Teitelbaum pushes. Unable to finish down low. Drawer finish. Almost travels and the refs call for the travel. 2 options, couldn't figure out which one to do. Ended up with a travel call.
Quick shout out, watching from Israel. Sister of Eitan Rosemarin, who've been talking about a lot this game, is committed sister watching all the way from Israel.
It's dedication. As Teitelbaum takes it, gives it to Janice. Good ball movement by Berman as YULA's trying to bring their pressure, and it works as a Berman turnover in the corner.
Yeah, when you play against the zone, especially a trapping zone, the corner is definitely a dangerous place to hold the ball. So you definitely if the shot's not there when you have it in the corner, you should definitely try to swing it around.
As great hands by Berman. Janice going one-on-one. Strong take and 1. Nice take by Eitan Janice as Berman takes the lead.
Love to see the celebration. Showing your emotions. It's his last game. Love to see it.
We would like to thank Dougie's for being a proud Max Live sponsor. For the best barbecue and grill in Teaneck, make your way to Dougie's. Go to Dougie'sBarbecue.com to order. The link is in the description of this video. As Janice hits the free throw. Berman now 2-point lead, 1 minute left.
Interesting to see both these teams playing zone. Historically, Berman and YULA have both been man teams.
Trying a different look. It's been a high-powered offensive game. 98 points already.
Yeah.
YULA doing some good cross-court passes. Strong take inside by Edry, unable to finish. Berman pushes it up. Rosemarin goes, good crossover. Goes on 2, good Euro step, and he finishes. Rosemarin, have yourself a game.
Yeah, it's a beautiful play. You love to see the usage of the left hand, the offhand. Again, very impressive, especially at the high school level.
YULA, good inside-out basketball. Wide open look for Rabibo, unable to finish. Berman now in the corner for 3. Nice shot. Ezra Sushner, his second of the game.
You love to see the young guy being confident, taking shots, and making them.
YULA now with 8 seconds left. All of a sudden, Berman on one of these runs, and it's a 7-point game. 3 seconds left. I don't think YULA realizes. Rabibo realizes, and he connects at the buzzer. The basket will count, brings this game down to 5. I was talking to the coaches over the weekend, and they all mentioned to me the importance in high school basketball of a run wins a basketball game. How has that affected the game so far today?
I mean, as my former Berman coach likes to say, basketball is a game of runs. So, meaning you're going to go on some runs, the other team's also going to go on runs. It's just a matter of who can go on bigger and more of those runs. And it's all about not getting too caught up in the other team's runs or like getting scared if you go down by a little bit, or don't get comfortable when you're up a little bit. It's all about sticking to your game plan, executing, and if you do that, you'll give yourself a good chance at winning the ball game.
For sure, runs so important, and as you mentioned, limiting runs when you're on the opposing end. At Max Live, we would like to give a huge thank you to Lior Hode for his generous donation to Max Live in memory of Moish Kranzer Rabba Shalom. Moish was heavily involved in the Sarachek tournament when he worked in admissions. If you would like to donate to Max Live and support the work that we do, visit maxlive.com/donate. As August will be inbounding to Janice. 8 minutes left in your last game as a senior. What are the emotions running through your head at this point?
I mean, when you're in the game, great take by Izzy Orlovsky. Strong finish. Again, another senior. I mean, for the seniors, it's definitely going to be emotional after the game. I don't think it hits them until the final buzzer goes off. And even then, it only hurts more and more once you get out of high school.
Azarol for 3, can't get it to go. Yeah, I would love to go back and play another year of high school basketball. I wish I had the opportunity to come to this amazing weekend tournament. As a nice 3 by Yashapur.
Again, like we said, basketball is a game of runs. We have now Berman's up 4. Berman was just down 6.
Good look for Sushner in the corner, unable to capitalize. Azarol driving, nice finish. Rosemarin bringing up the ball. YULA's trying to trap in the corners. Great defense by YULA as Rafi Mark, fast break layup, able to finish.
And just like that, we're back to a tie game.
It's all about the runs. Orlovsky in the high post. Dishes it to August. August drives. Too hard. Rabibo with the rebound. As he pushes, gives it to Edry. As Edry gets fouled.
Again, great ball movement there by Berman. Couldn't capitalize on the play, but when you see a zone like that, and first look is the high post, and being able to pass it out of the high post, it's definitely what you're looking for in out of your offense if you're a coach.
As they called the foul on the ground, so YULA has it underneath. Mark making a move, gives it to Rabibo for 3. Rabibo connects. YULA on their own run now as they're up 3.
Yeah, again, it's been the story all night. Raining threes.
Berman passes it down low, kicks it back out. YULA with good hands. Berman ball though on the sideline. YULA's come out with a very strong pressured defense in the second half. It's really been flustering Berman a little bit in the last couple of minutes. So that's a 3 in the corner by August, doesn't go. Rebound by Azarol. Hell pushing, they have a 3-on-2. Azarol dribbles right around everybody. And 1, good finish by Jaden Azarol.
Yeah, would have liked to see Berman stop ball there, but great take by Azarol.
So he'll be shooting 1 free throw, looking to extend the YULA lead up to 6. YULA's come out firing here to start this fourth quarter. What have you seen from their offense?
I mean, they move the ball well. They're definitely not afraid to throw it across court. And at the end of the day, they hit shots. They're hitting shots down the stretch, which is just put them up with the 6-point lead going into the final stretch of the game.
Everyone just stay tuned after the game for the Yachad postgame show. As Berman, good ball movement. As a good block by Azarol. Good ball movement by Berman, getting the open shot.
Again, ball movement is important, but this is what killed Berman in their game against Mag and David. You gotta be able to hit shots down the stretch in order to win basketball games. Like we see right there with YULA. YULA's been hitting shots down the stretch, putting itself in a good position.
Yeah, nice shot by Eli Edry on the inside. YULA with another defensive stop as Azarol lays it up as there's a timeout called by Berman as we will head to a commercial break.
The Jewish life and Ruach at Camp Seneca are top-notch.
There's nothing like the Shabbos we have here filled with Zmiros and Ebbing and a gorgeous Havdalah.
Davening every day, chinuch classes.
Deep, meaningful conversations with just amazing kids and beautiful relationships here.
At Camp Seneca Lake, you'll grow over your summer.
Welcome back to the Tier 1 third place game. YULA up 67-57 with 5:16 left to play. Come to Golan Heights for the best authentic Israeli food and more. Located just steps away on campus. Shawarma, schnitzel, poppers, name a few of Golan Heights' delicious items. In what's been an offensive firehouse so far, Asher, what have you liked from both sides?
I like the ball movement from Berman and transition from YULA. It's a fast-paced game, pretty high scoring.
When you were a high school basketball player, did you enjoy more of the defensive games, or did you like these open floors, everyone hitting shots type games?
Honestly, it's hard to choose. I honestly just like to win. So whatever kind of game it was, that's all that really mattered to me.
Azarol couldn't get it to fall. Good rebound by Rosemarin, who pushed it to August. August unable to finish down low. Triple teamed. Smartly kicks it out. Rosemarin from deep, and he connects again.
Wow. He is having himself a tournament. Quick shout out to Saba Sphere group chat. Pesach coming up. If anyone needs reminders for their Sphera, definitely would recommend best group chat out there.
As good defensive stop by Berman. Another three in the corner. Unable to fall. Berman's down 7 with 4 minutes to go. Guys are getting some defensive stops. YULA's been on fire to start the fourth. Another one right there. Great ball movement. Great find by Azarol.
It's a strong power dribble. Good finish there by Pachter.
As August unable to hit the three, but they called, I believe, a foul on the ground on Pachter. So Berman retains possession underneath.
Again, it might seem like a tough lead to break if you're Berman, but again, with Berman's 3-point shooting, it's only a 3-possession game.
Good shot there by Hassan to make it a 7-point game with 3:35 left to go. Berman's got to do a better job, especially on the inbound, of not letting the ball get inside like that. As Azarol has it. Gets it to the high post. Goodbye working. Finds Azarol. Azarol step back three. Unable to connect. However, with the long rebounds, favors the offense. It's a rebound by YULA in the corner. Brings it back up top. Yashpar driving with his left hand. Kicks it out. Blocked, but YULA still retains possession. A high arcing shot by Edry, unable to fall. Berman with the rebound. August bringing up the ball. However, A sloppy pass gives goodbye a free fast break layup.
Yeah, if you're Berman, it's a tough turnover down the stretch. Got to take care of the ball.
As Teitelbaum has it. Beautiful feed inside.
Great pass. Again, utilizing that high post and kicking it down to the post. The low post is just beautiful basketball.
Nice pass by Jaden Azarall to get it inside.
Again, packed are so good around the basket. Great touch.
Great basketball move also to be able to get himself in position to shoot that shot. Teitelbaum gets tripled. Finds August. August deep. Unable to connect long. As YULA now bringing the ball up. Timeout called by YULA. YULA up 11 with 2 minutes to go. We would like to thank all of our sponsors. If you would like to become a Max Live sponsor, email us at yumaxlive@gmail.com or DM us on Instagram or Twitter. We'd like to give a thank you to the whole Max Live crew. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. Executive Director Eitan Traurig, Executive Producer Zevi Pancer, Associate Director Jarrett Lazarus, Associate Producers Yosef Silver, who's to my right, and Dovid Samson, Camera Operators Moshe Laub, Marco Fanunu, Kobe Nurani, Dovid Raviv, and from Stats, Josh Tyson, Ben Lashley. Without you guys, this broadcast would not be possible. We are really appreciative.
Yeah, I mean, Max Live is definitely the best broadcasting group in the nation. Really, really impressive. Most schools do not have the same firepower as Max Live.
A risky pass by Hendelis gets through to Noah as Noah brings it over the timeline. Hendelis wide open in the corner, and he connects. Nice shot, Noah Hendelis. As Berman pushing the pace. A little too out of reach for Troy. YULA up 14 with 1 minute 45 seconds left. Work the ball around, get a good shot, take some time off this clock. Hendelis dribbling his move, gets a screen, foul call from behind on Rosemarin.
Interesting foul call. I mean, I definitely could see it both ways, but I mean, there's a minute 30 left in the game, so there's no need for the stoppage.
As YULA has it. Good spin move there by Robin, unable to finish as Berman's pushing the ball. Hassan kicks it out. Troy from deep, and he connects. Nice three-pointer by Troy to bring me back to a 11-point game. Handel is dribbling the ball, guarded by Rosemarin. Goes around him on the right, picks up his dribble, finds a beautifully cutting Braun. Nice layup by Braun and a timeout called. Oh, sorry, it's called subs for Berman. As Orlovsky checks back in one more time, and it looks like that will be the end for Eitan Rosemarin. What a performance.
Yeah, he had himself a great tournament. Coming in, there must have been a lot of pressure knowing he was so close to 1,000. Oh, would have liked to see that one go in.
Foul call underneath for Teitelbaum. The fans really wanted that Orlovsky three to drop.
I think the whole world wanted that Orlovsky three to drop.
And it's also his last game. A lot of seniors on this Berman team.
Yeah, a lot of seniors, but also a lot of younger guys, a lot of younger talent. They should be good over the next couple years. I'm excited to watch them play.
As the first one drops for Teitelbaum. Second one not able to fall. Rebounded by Robin. Gives it to Hendelis. Hendelis pushing it down the court with 43 seconds left to go. Stay tuned for the Tier 3 championship game coming up next on the Max Live YouTube channel on maxlive.com, where we have the Valley Toro Wolfpack against the Fuchs Mizrahi Mayhem. Stay tuned, that's going to be a good one. Good defense by Berman as Janis goes for a layup. Nice finish by Janis. Still putting in the effort. You're down 10 with 20 seconds left. Still foot on the gas. Love to see that from the players.
Yeah, especially the seniors. I mean, this could be their last high school game ever. So give it your all.
As YULA will dribble the ball out with 4 seconds left to go. Orlovsky from half court. Unable to connect. We'll head to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will have the Yachad postgame show.
Hi, Hi, I'm Morel. I'm a lower girl division head. I have been at Camp Seneca Lake for 4 years now. I love all the fun activities and attractions we have for all the kids. We have ropes with a zip line. We have lake with boating and whippets to climb on. We have ATVing for the kids to drive with their friends and have fun. We have paintballing where they get to get their energy out on their friends and just have a good time.
Every night ends with a special night activity. The night activities range from paint dodgeball to shaving cream fight, cake wars, boy girls sing, and sea run dress.
We hope to see you in Camp Seneca Lake 2025.
Hello everyone, welcome back as we see the third place champions, the YULA Panthers, at half court for a picture in what for these seniors is their last ever game. We will send it down to our third person on the team, Yosef Silver, as he's calling the whole YULA team over. We'll call it down in a minute to him, but quickly, what a performance by YULA. They were down in the early second half. They battled, went on a big run, too much for Berman to handle. As with that, we'll send it down to Yosef Silver, who's with the whole YULA team.
We are here with the YULA Panthers. Guys, it was a bit of a back and forth game, but you guys pulled away in the end. How'd you get the dub today?
Baruch Hashem, we do whatever we can, and the boy Shalom takes care of the rest.
Very sharp as always. Now guys, obviously, this wasn't exactly the way you wanted to end your tournament, but how would you classify your tournament overall, both the basketball, off the court also? How's this experience been for you guys?
It's been a great experience, meeting a lot of new players and other guys, just the camaraderie between all the teams and everything was amazing. Obviously we didn't get what we wanted, but at the end of the day we still had fun no matter what.
Now, lots of seniors on this squad, this likely being your last game. What are the thoughts going through your mind as you finish your career as YULA Panthers?
I'm just excited for Reishi Leagues.
We're ready to bowl in the base. Any shout-outs, guys?
I want to shout out Hashem. Thank you, Hashem.
Our big center over here, Alicia Feldman, is going to be at Mevacer next year with a super-powered roommate, Jacob Kick, and we want a big shout-out to him.
Yeah, Jacob Kick.
Shout out Coach Mike, past 4 years, been amazing.
Thank you. Coach Mike.
YULA Panthers, third place in Sarachek. Back to you guys in the booth.
Of course.
Thank you, Yosef, for that amazing interview. As the YULA Panthers were able to defeat the Berman Cougars, an amazing battle back and forth. YULA able to pull away at the end for the third place game. Bunch of seniors really putting it on the court in their last ever game. We want to thank you all for tuning in. Stay tuned for the Tier 3 semifinals game up in 20 minutes on MaxLive.com. Thank you, Yosef, Asher. It was a pleasure calling with you.
Been a pleasure.
Have a good day, everyone.